All right. In the north, I brought my compass today. We have very skilled Terran vs. Terran player, mentored by Slayer's Boxer, and a member of his team.
Slayer's MMA.
Fighting!
And now, in the east, we have one of the greatest orcs of all time.
Foxlet.
In Warcraft 3, now here he is in Starcraft 2. Oh, there's Mole Trap. It's like we spliced that in or something, like it's Spike Club or something. There's a brief moment of Mole Trap in the...
He's like holding a Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this?
What does it mean? All right, these positions may be a little bit difficult for Lynn if MMA decides to go for drops. Actually, if either player really decides to go for drops. Because, you know, the expansions for Lynn, very accessible by Medivacs.
But again, that's going to make
for MMA.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. I thought you were going to tell one side of the story.
No, man. Not me. Oh, whoa. He's going to make a command center.
He's just patrolling the area.
He's patrolling there.
You heard there was going to be a breakout.
Everything fine here.
We do have a gas going up. Well, up for MMA, rather.
Now, remember, we already saw, you know, our previous Slayers player, Ganji, do an amazing timing attack. So, you know, they're not exactly that far apart in these positions. It's still a big open map, but he may deem it necessary to do some kind of kill move here. Some kind of timing attack.
Yeah, he is getting a factory. You know, that is a command center first, which is so interesting. We don't see that in TVT very much.
No, we don't. We don't see barracks, then command center.
It's such a big map, though. It's a good choice for Lynn.
He's going to, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh, wow, last second. He's like, who's Moon from Warcraft 3 now? Ha!
Well, I think he's going to get it no matter what.
No, he's got to repair that.
Get back here!
Repair it. 3 SCVs. Come on, there you go. Just doing it with 2. Being even braver.
Well, that did delay the command center there. I thought he was going to lose that SCV for a minute when it was making the command center. I was like, well, that would actually probably be GG right there if he didn't send out more SCVs.
We do have a starport going up as well as a Hellion being made. I think what we're going to see is Marine, Hellion, and a Medivac. You know, drop the Hellions probably in the main, but you could drop the Marines in the main, run Hellions in the front.
Well, either one works. Now, is he going to make a bunker or anything? No.
I think he will, but not for a moment. Should take
Here comes the Hellion.
You know, as you add a Hellion into those Marines.
Oh, it messes everything up because even if the SCVs come out to defend with that, the Hellion's going to do so much damage to the SCVs.
Yeah. And there he goes. Those Marines lined up. Take some splash damage there. The SCV going to help repair.
It was smart to let the Hellion take a little bit of damage first and then have the SCV repair it. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. You got to be very careful.
That's very true. All these SCVs are quite damaged. Can he get it?
No!
Oh, slips it out. Absolutely not. Cannot get it.
Oh my god.
And he's going to want to go ahead and repair that.
Yep.
Oh, he's not going for a Medivac. I thought for sure he would, but it looks like he's going to go Banshee.
Oh my god, his micro's so good.
Yeah, that was some pretty sweet micro there. I'm surprised, you know, Lynn didn't scout at all, but he didn't get a bunker as well. He's just now getting this bunker up.
And, you know, there were a lot of SCVs not mining during that, so.
In fact, he's behind in supply, 34 to 38.
It's not good. 2 Marines go up here to guard the ramp in case the Hellion tries to run up the ramp.
Good choice.
And I think that's what he might try to do here.
Uh-oh. Taking a lot of damage on him.
But, you know, these SCVs are a little bit softened up.
Yeah, he just killed one building that bunker. In fact, he may kill some more.
Oh my god.
One goes down.
And now he's going to go to this corner and wait to die.
Should have brought it over to the corner near where the Marines were standing, giving it some cover. I love stuff like that.
Now here's the Banshee. Now remember, all those SCVs are damaged.
Yeah, a lot of them are going to get one-shotted. Not all
that
of
was
them,
a mistake.
Now MMA is getting a command center. Not going all in by any means. Just heavy harassment to expand.
Really no Marines here to defend. And it only takes 2 shots for a Banshee to kill an SCV. Uh-oh.
The thing is, as the Marines come up, he'll go hit the expansion where the SCVs are even more hurt. And already we have 4 kills, 5 kills on this Banshee. No damage done to it.
Yeah, it's not been touched.
I feel like he should still be trying to hit SCVs. He should be.
Yeah, I feel like.
But he does have another Banshee coming in, so he might just do dual-pronged harassment.
Oh, and he comes right back in there. Nice timing sense. Gets that SCV, he softened up there. Look at MMA's Banshee control. This is actually insane.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Okay. All right, I'm sorry I jinxed you, MMA. I am so sorry.
Right now, we do have 29 SCVs for Lin, 27 for MMA. That's great for MMA. Only 2 SCVs behind after a Command Center first build? Question mark, question mark? Yeah! That's something to be happy about.
Really taking a ton of Marines here. Now, at this point in time, MMA has the freedom to do all sorts of stuff.
Gonna want to go home with that now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very badly hurt, but 6 kills on it. Very good job.
He's not done making Banshees yet either.
Nor should he be.
I'm a little bit surprised he didn't get cloaked, but you know, I guess he deemed it necessary to tech and get, you know, the stem and the attack upgrade and could have invested in a more moderate, well-rounded, you know, late game.
I kind of like that. You know, it's a big map. His expansion is up pretty late. But he's keeping up with his tech. He's getting siege mode, siege tanks. Lin way behind on tech. His starport has just started. Looks like he may. Well, no, I think he's definitely going to go for a Marine Marauder tank. I'm going to say may go Marine King, but this does not look Marine King-y to me.
Jeez, you know, his Banshee control has been pretty good. He's killed so many SCVs. He's continuing to make Banshees, incrementing them out one by one. And, you know, even though he's not killing some SCVs at every moment, he's killing some Marines.
Yeah. I mean, this is just something to do with your extra APM. These are active units. You can outplay your opponent with them.
Yep. And I think now he's ready to do a push.
Uh-oh. Those Marines coming out way too far. And that might be game, man.
Yeah, I think you're correct, Dartosis. He could siege up. The Marauders are going to have to target fire these siege tanks here.
No stem for MMA, so he's going to want to place his Marines, right about where they are. He has to be very careful about that. The Banshee's going to be able to harass during all this. Oh! Almost loses that Banshee. 7 and 9 kills.
And he's cleaning up all the SCDs over here at the expansion.
Just dealing huge, huge damage. 86 supply to 86 supply at the moment, but MMA definitely a little bit ahead. The only thing he has to be careful about is Lin has stem. He can actually, I think he can actually beat this army rather handily right now. He has some Marauders in there.
One of the problems is oftentimes we see SCVs come out with an attack like this to hold a location like this. And
a little bit risky.
Here we go.
Here we go, indeed. And, well, as soon as he gets those through those Marines, the Marauders are going to kill those tanks so quickly.
Oh, easily.
A little bit greedy.
Maybe unnecessary. And those Banshees holding hands right now are now going to go back to the base, get repaired.
Another Banshee coming out, though.
Now, the SCV count here, MMA is at 41, and Lin is actually just at 38, which is pretty impressive if you consider how many SCVs we've seen die in this game coming from Lin.
And it does look like he is, in fact, going for Marine King style, but you need to be ahead economically, and another Banshee coming in, taking out mules even. Oh, tasteless.
Here comes a drop from Lin.
Uh-oh. Banshees, siege tanks, Marines, you name it. He's got everything he needs to stop it.
This is such a late stim here from MMA.
And look at this. We have some double prong harassment, like he's playing some TVP. Going into that natural.
And he's doing it again. You know what? MMA, suddenly the tables have turned.
Yeah, this is some great harassment by Lin. And he's suddenly owning it up, Tasteless.
What happened to MMA here?
You know, he just lost a few too many units.
Still a Banshee over here getting more and more kills. Finally stopped. You may want to try to pick up and leave now.
Look at that. These drops doing so much damage. Unbelievable.
And if you look at the SCV count now, it is 16 for MMA to 44 for Lin. I have not seen a Terror turn around like this.
Yeah, that was in a matter of seconds.
In a long time.
Just he might get stemmed. Oh,
Allow him
no.
to have stim here.
Sorry, MMA, you are not coming back.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go to a third game, I think, unless MMA actually has a bigger comeback ability than Lin. I can't believe this. Lin was being bullied and beaten up for most of this game.
Well, here's the thing again. He went down those 2 C-Chinks and Marines, and it was really nice for a little bit, but he sat there hitting a bunker, and Lin didn't move. He was very smart. He didn't move, and just waited for the critical mass to completely wipe out his opponent's force.
Yeah, well, it's funny because he really probably should have used the Banshees, taken out some SCVs, unsieged, and went back home. But instead he's like, okay, I'm going to try to end this now, and that's generally not a good way to try to approach a situation like this. He's going to come back in here with the Banshees. There is a drop, very small drop. Hold that thought, though. In fact, it's going to be an all-out attack here, and that should be GG. I think MMA just really threw this game away.
Losing too much here. It looks like that will be game over 4 times the supply for Lin. And I got to tell you what, Tasteless, he was a little bit shaky for just a little bit in this game, but came back with some very strong multi-pronged harassment. You got to hand it to Lin. He's playing a good series.
Yeah, I mean that was really impressive, and that was against MMA, man.
Yeah, MMA super strong here, obviously, but I feel like MMA's play isn't matured yet. It has not yet matured. When I watch him play, I'm like, you look like you're going to be really, really good. You're really good right now. Don't get me wrong, you're really good right now, but in his match against Huck, in his match now against Lin, I'm like, this is not quite mature. If you put MVP in
he's almost like head over heels with his strategies. He's a little bit too committed to them.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. With more maturation of your StarCraft career, you'll look at this situation, you'll say, you know what? He's just repairing this bunker so long against these 2 tanks and my Marines without stim. Maybe I should go home with this.
Yeah.
If he had turned around and went home with that before Lin attacked,
he probably would have won that whole game.
I feel like he would have easily held the front while stopping the drop in the back, and then Lin's like, I'm going Marine King style with less SCVs.
LOL. It's funny because you're right. It's like he was attacking that bunker. Funny? It's hilarious, but you're right. No, I think, frankly, he needed to turn around. When you're ahead, what do you do, as Artosa says? You get more ahead. And I think in that case, he's just sort of decided, there's no more time. If you kill that many SCVs, you're just like, oh, I think you're going to have to re-log in here. But yeah, I mean, when you kill that many SCVs, there's no way for them to catch up unless, you let them punish you somehow. And in this case, there's no way he's going to be able to reinforce that attack.
That's exactly true. And here's the thing. This is actually exactly what happened in Nanawa to end up losing to Thorazane in the TSL 3 finals last game. Just like this game. You kill a bunch of SCVs, go home after that. Go home after that, because the only time where it's not going to matter that you killed a bunch of SCVs is right after you killed them.
Right.
You let the game go on a little bit longer, suddenly it hurts. It hurts, Tasteless.
It hurts. The very pit of my being. Now our map is Xel'Naga Fortress, 3-player map, very complicated Terran versus Terran map, especially now that we've changed the way that the Xel'Naga Watchtower functions. So, it is going to be MMA against Lin. The rubber match is now. As only one of these 2 Titans is going to move on to the round of 32. Who's it going to be? MMA from Team Slayers, or our former Warcraft 3 professional gamer Lin from Team Fox? Let's find out here at the GSL.